In this video, we'll go over an example sentence you might find in the English section of the ACT exam. We're going to talk about independent clauses, dependent clauses, and non-essential information. And this is the example sentence we want to take a look at. Preservation groups saved it from demolition, and in 2006, the lobby was moved across town in pieces. But before we analyze this, let's take a look at some definitions. So what is an independent clause? This is a group of words that contain a subject and a verb and convey a complete thought. Independent clauses are complete sentences. So for example, Mary went to the store. We have a subject, Mary, a verb, went. What did she do? She went to the store. That's a complete thought. So we have an independent clause, which is also a complete sentence. Now for a dependent clause, there's a group of words that contain a subject and a verb, but don't convey a complete thought. Dependent clauses are not complete sentences. So for example, after Mary went to the store. Now this has a subject, Mary, has a verb, went. She went to the store, but it's saying after she went to the store. We kind of want to know more information. What's the, got a cliffhanger here. After she went to the store, what happened? We want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. They don't tell us, so it's not a complete thought. So let's say we want to connect two independent clauses. So we're going to connect two independent clauses by using a comma, followed by a coordinate conjunction such as and, but, for, or, nor, or yet. So for example, Mary went to the store, comma, but she forgot to bring money. Mary went to the store is a complete sentence. She forgot to bring money is also a complete sentence. We'll put these together, use a comma and a conjunction. In this case, comma and then but. Another way we can connect two independent clauses is just to use a semicolon. So for example, Mary went to the store, semicolon, she forgot to bring money. Those are two independent clauses. Mary went to the store, she forgot to bring money. So if you want to put those together, you use a semicolon. Now another way you can connect two independent clauses, you can use a semicolon followed by an independent marker word such as also, consequently, furthermore, however, moreover, nevertheless, or therefore, and then follow the independent marker with a comma. So for example, Mary went to the store, semicolon, however, comma, she forgot the milk. Mary went to the store, however, she forgot the milk. Now we can also connect independent clauses and dependent clauses. So connect the independent and dependent clause by using a subordinate conjunction such as after, as, before, once, since, until, or while. So for example, Mary went to the store after she checked her bank balance. So the dependent clause here is after she checked her bank balance. So here we need to have an independent clause with it. That's the Mary went to the store. So Mary went to the store after she checked her bank balance. So another way to connect the independent and dependent clause, you want to connect an independent and dependent clause by using a subordinate conjunction such as after, as, before, once, since, until, or while. But if the dependent clause comes first, we need to use a comma. So for example, after checking her bank balance, Mary went to the store. Okay, so if the dependent clause comes first, you need to do a comma after it, then the independent clause. After checking her bank balance, comma, Mary went to the store. Now we're going to talk about non-essential information. You want to use commas before and after non-essential words, phrases, and clauses. Non-essential information does not change the meaning of the sentence. For example, Mary went to the store, the new one on 5th Avenue, to get milk. Now I can take out that information, the new one on 5th Avenue, which would just be Mary went to the store to get milk. the new one on Fifth Avenue doesn't take away from the meaning. She went to the store to get milk. And the new one on Fifth Avenue just gives more description to kind of know which store it was, but it's not essential to the sentence. Now if we had this one, the new store on Fifth Avenue is the biggest store I've ever seen. The new store on Fifth Avenue is the biggest store I've ever seen. So in this case, that information, the new store on Fifth Avenue, is more important to this sentence because it's describing that this is the biggest store and it refers back to the new store that's on Fifth Avenue Street. I just said the new store, you wouldn't really know which one you were talking about. So in this case, that is essential information and you wouldn't separate it out with the commas. So this is our example ACT question here. Preservation groups saved it from demolition, and in 2006, the lobby was moved across town in pieces. So we look at our answer choices. A is always no change. Then we have options of B, C, and D. So for this sentence, we need to figure out independent clauses, any dependent clauses, and then check for non-essential or essential information. So we look here, we have two pieces here. Preservation groups saved it from demolition, and the lobby was moved across town in pieces. So in this first one, we want to check if we have a subject, a verb, and a complete thought. So preservation groups, that's our subject. Verb, saved it, so saved. So what happened? Preservation groups saved it from demolition. So that's a complete sentence. The second part, the lobby was moved across the town in pieces. So what's our subject? The lobby. What happened to it? Moved across town in pieces. So that's our verb. So these are two complete sentences. So we're working with two independent clauses. To connect two independent clauses, we had three choices. The first choice was a comma and a conjunction. The second choice was just a semicolon. Third option was a semicolon plus a conjunction plus a comma. When you use like a contrasting word like however or moreover. Now we look at our answer choices. We have none with a semicolon. So it's going to be a comma with a conjunction. So with a comma in conjunction, that's going to eliminate D. There's no comma before the conjunction. It's going to eliminate B. Okay, so our original had a comma and then a conjunction. And C also has a comma and conjunction. Okay, so now we need to deal with the in 2006. Now if we look at the 2006, in 2006, that could be essential information or non-essential. If it was essential, we would have preservation groups saved it from demolition, comma, and in 2006 the lobby was moved across town in pieces. Now none of our answer choices match that, so it must be non-essential. So that way preservation groups saved it from demolition, comma, and then you need to surround the in 2006 with commas. So comma, in 2006, comma, the lobby was moved across town in pieces. Okay, so here we had two independent clauses. We need to connect them with a comma and a conjunction. Our conjunction here is and we have extra information, the in 2006, that was non-essential information, and we need to surround that with commas. So in this case, our answer choice is A, no change. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Hopefully you learned more about independent clauses, dependent clauses, and non-essential and essential information. Remember how to connect two independent clauses and how to connect an independent and a dependent clause. And if you like this video, remember to check out our other videos in our various playlists to help you study for the ACT exam. Thanks.